Have you ever heard of Rodger B. Taney and the Furman versus Georgia case in 1972? No? Good. Neither have I. Rodger B. Taney was born March 17, 1777 to October 12, 1864 in Calvert County, Maryland. His parents, Michael Taney and Monica Brooke, were tobacco planters. He was the third child of 7 total children. Taney was first educated in France from multiple private tutors. His last tutor acknowledged that he was ready for college even at the age of 15. Upon graduation from Dickinson College in 1795, he began studying law. He moved his family to Baltimore, where he saw that he was an excellent lawyer. Taney had no care to inherit his family's plantation, only to study law, so he was admitted to the Maryland bar in 1799. Soon after his admission, he was elected to the Maryland House of Delegates as a Federalist, representing Calvert County. He ran for re-election in 1800, but lost. He was elected to the Maryland State Senate in 1816 as a Democratic Republican, all the way until 1821. He was appointed Attorney General of Maryland from 1827 to 1831. Rodger first served as an acting Secretary of War, but then was changed to Attorney General. Because of his support, Taney was given a recess appointment as Secretary of the Treasury in 1833. When Jackson officially nominated Taney as Secretary of the Treasury, pro-bank majority in the Whig-nominated Senate voted 18 to 28. He was denied, becoming the first cabinet nominee in the nation's history to be rejected by the Senate. One of his most well-known cases was the Dred Scott decision in 1857. This was brought up from a slave who had been kept in a free state for some period of time and was claiming his freedom. Taney's decision was regarded by the court's opinion, saying the Congress had no authority to restrict the spread of slavery's spread. Of the 8 associate justices at the time, only 2 disagreed with Taney. Taney passed away October 12, 1864 at the age of 87. He served as Chief Justice for 28 years, that being the second longest tenure of any Chief Justice. He left behind a small life insurance policy and a bundle of worthless Virginia bonds.
William Henry Furman and the Supreme Court was involved in this court case. The court case of Furman v. Georgia took place on January 17th on 1972, and a verdict wasn't fully decided until June 29th, 1972. The crime took place in Savannah, Georgia, in the home of William Joseph Mickey. The trial took place in the Supreme Court of Georgia. Furman believed that he was racially profiled and that the 14th Amendment was violated against cruel and unusual punishment. Capital punishment was not fair because they were different in every state. The Supreme Court declared the death penalty unconstitutional. Because of this, about 600 lives were spared from the death penalty in Georgia. Capital punishment was looked down upon by the Supreme Court. Georgia prohibited the death penalty and made it illegal in Georgia for a short while. In my opinion, I think that Furman should have gotten the death penalty. In both statements, he lied about how Mickey was killed. If Furman would have told the truth about what actually happened, then he wouldn't have deserved the death penalty.